Hey guys, good morning. It is about 10 o'clock Monday morning, and this is my beginner trade recap. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Craig. So if you're not familiar with this series, I am a beginner day trader. And so what I do every single Monday morning is I post a day trading recap. So I show you the trades I took, profit, loss for the day, so you can kind of follow along with my progress. Now, once a month, the first week of every month, I post an update and show my overall profit and loss for every single week and every single day, starting from when I began my day trading journey. But today is just a recap on the day. Now, if you'd like to see a daily recap every single day of the week, put that in the comments below. Let me know if you'd be interested. Not sure if I want to do that right now, but if you guys are interested, I'll go ahead and do that. Okay, so let's take a look at the trades I took today. So we'll go over to account. All right, so you can see here on my daily profit loss that I am up $1.48 on the day. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at the trade I took. So if we go to filled orders today, okay, so I took one trade on ticker symbol GUSH. I bought 10 shares at $29.80 and I sold 10 shares at $29.95. And if you look at the timestamp, you can see that I bought at 10:31 and sold at 10:34. So that was about a 3-minute trade. So kind of a short little scalp trade. And all right, so let's go ahead and look at the trade chart so we can kind of see where we are. Okay, so here is the chart. Now, if we look at this on the daily chart, kind of the reason why I've been watching this one is you can see that in the past it's been just selling off like a mofo. And then you can see over the last few weeks, it kind of came down, hit these lows, and kind of double bottomed here. And then it started trending up, having little pullbacks and trending up. So it's making higher highs and higher lows. And that's a really safe pattern to trade on overall because it's overall going up. So the chances of it dropping like a rock and you losing a lot of money is a little bit more slim, okay? So that's on the daily chart. So that's why I was kind of watching this one. Now on the 1-minute chart, I was looking at it and you can see, if we go back to the beginning of the day, you can see that this is our pre-market here. So it opened and it sold off, it hit this low and it started kind of trending up. And then actually a little bit of a trade confession here. I got up late. I got up about half an hour before the market opened because I incorrectly set my alarm and woke up and wondered why my alarm didn't go off. Well, because I had set it for way later than I intended to. So I jumped out of bed and got some coffee, and by the time I got here, you know, it was kind of here, just kind of consolidating. And I had a couple other stocks that I was looking at, but I primarily like to only look at, you know, 2 to 4 stocks at the most in a day because it's a little bit overwhelming, at least as a beginner, to be looking at like 5 to 10 different stocks because I get distracted, and then so I like to just, you know, pick 1 or 2 even in the morning, you know, that I'm really going to focus on. And this is one of the ones I decided because again it is an overall uptrend, and after it hit these lows, it looked like it was going to start trending up, and so that looked good to me. So it started kind of pushing up, and I thought, well, you know, it's almost a little bit of a breakout. We have this kind of sideways movement here, and then it breaks above that and trends up really strong, which could have been a trade opportunity, but I didn't feel really confident about it, so I didn't take that. And I was really watching this blue line right here. So these are basically lines that I've put in at previous levels. So when a stock kind of moves, you can see as this comes down, it kind of hugs this level for quite a while, and it's done that previously. And so that means that other people who are trading are noticing these levels and they're buying at those levels or selling at those levels, etc. And that's what these blue lines represent. So they're lines that I've noticed the stock reacts to and then drawn in some lines. So this line that was here, right, it's from previous days, it's reacted to that level. So I thought, well, let's see if it breaks above, right? Then what I want to see is I want to see it pull back and bounce at this level. And especially if it bounces, and then starts trending up, that's good. Or if it does like a double bottom, like an upside down V or something, right? That's a really good sign that is probably going to trend up. So I saw it come down here and it was looking pretty good. The sellers were kind of losing momentum. And then I think I bought on this candle here. So I bought at 29.80 and then it kind of pulled back a little bit from there and then opened here, so it kind of gapped up. And so I was thinking, okay, great, it's probably gonna push up. And it immediately pushed up, pulled back, and then closed, and then here, and then, pulled back, closed a little bit higher. And so I'm kind of thinking it feels like a roller coaster that I'm on right now. So it always just makes me nervous, and I'm still trying to be able to control my emotions really well. Every time I take a trade, I always make sure that I have a take profit order and a stop loss order. And I'll just kind of show you what I mean. So here is my little quick trade here. So I can buy or sell, and then I just put in the quantity, whatever limit price I want. So whatever I'm willing to pay for the stock. And then down here you see where it says stop loss order and take profit order. So this means basically you can set it, I just have it automatically set to 1%. So if the stock sells off 1% below where I bought it, it will automatically sell. And then a take profit order at 3% above. So if it reaches that point, it'll automatically sell. Right, and the purpose of that is that, for instance, in this trade, if the stock breaks below this level, it's probably just going to trend down. It's not going to go up. So I want to get out of it as soon as possible, right? And if the stock pushes up 3%, well, that's great profit. I want to just take that. I don't want to mess around with that, right? So that's kind of how that works. Now, usually, obviously, 1% would be way down here. So normally what I'll do is I'll submit the order. Once it gets filled, then I will actually drag my stop loss up to wherever I want it. And then I'll move my take profit order wherever I want it. So I was looking at this level here and I thought, well, this is kind of a first target. If I can sell at that level, that would be about 38 cents per share. So, a little $3.80 basically. That would be a great profit for the day. So I kind of had it here. And then because it was a little bit choppy, right? We had this really smooth move up, smooth move back down. So I was expecting more of a smooth move up. And because it wasn't giving me that, I felt like, well, it might not really actually trend up, right? It could just kind of pop up, pull back, pop up, pull back, and then ultimately sell off. It's hard to know, right? You can see obviously that it did trend up, all the way up to this blue line later in the day. But again, hindsight is 20/20. If you don't know what's going to happen, obviously you don't know what's going to happen. That kind of goes without saying, but I was a little bit nervous, so I kind of pulled my take profit order down, and I thought, as it kind of starts trending up, and if the price action looks strong and it's really moving up and looks good, then I'll kind of drag my take profit order up as I go. Then I can just get out of the trade pretty quickly versus, being kind of stuck and unable to get out when I want to. And so I had it down here at $29.95. And what happened is it just popped up there. I mean, it just ran up so fast and just sold, bam, like that, within 5 seconds. So I didn't even have time to react and say, okay, I want to pull my take profit order up. Now, I wasn't really intending on selling there right at that time because it was looking good. I would have tried to sell more upwards of here. But again, when you're in the moment and the stock isn't just, driving up the way you want it to, it's a little bit choppy. It's just really hard to know what to do. So it just sold me out really quickly. And I wasn't disappointed because, again, I locked in profits. And at the time, I didn't know if it was gonna then just sell off directly. So I'm happy with those profits. I kind of made a mistake. I didn't intend on selling quite so early. But again, I'm pretty happy with the profits today. And yeah, excited for what the week holds. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. This is kind of a fun process for me. Some days are better than other days. And I just decided at this point, I'm just gonna do a trade recap every single Monday instead of every day, because that's a lot for me as I'm doing a lot of other things, making a lot of other videos as well. If you'd like to see daily recaps, go ahead and put a comment down below and let me know. And maybe I'll start doing that, okay? But thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to smash the like button, and I'll see you guys next time.